Hey, I'm here to explain about my universal social media strategy prompt. There's been a little confusion because I actually have built this prompt that creates robust social media strategy for your business. But I've also added a new prompt in here in case you don't have your brand details in there. And it's called the brand clarity prompt. And that's the first thing you're going to want to do before you use the social media strategy prompt. And I not only create these prompts, but I also build specific bots that have different skill sets. So I have a Bestie Bot that creates 7 days of content within just a few seconds. And I also have another one that's a Social Syndicate Bot that will create 90 days of content for you in your brand voice. But there are definitely tips and tricks that you can do to get better and better outputs using prompts and bots. I like to use them together. And even the most powerful thing to do is to get a custom bot built for you that's trained on your voice, your information, articles, comments on Facebook, social media posts on Instagram, TikTok scripts, all different kinds of stuff. But I want everybody to start with the universal social media prompt. But the first thing you're going to want to do before that is to get brand clarity because you have to know what you're selling, who you're selling to. So I want to start with that first. So we're going to go ahead and copy and paste this brand clarity prompt, and I'm going to show you what to do with that. Go to ChatGPT. I'm using 5.2, but you can use whatever model you prefer. I'm going to paste that into chat. And it says, ask me questions one by one to help figure out the information about my product and service. Got it? Brand details, the name, what you do, who you help, the problem you solve, the transformation you create, your offer, your product, your tone of voice. So I'm going to go ahead and click that black arrow button right here. And this is going to help you get more clear on what you do and who you serve. So the first thing you're going to want to do is answer this question. What's the exact name of your brand or business you want clarity for? So I'm going to pretend that I have a hair salon. It's called Blown Away Hair Salon. Okay, so we're going to wait for the next question. What do you do at Blown Away? I'm a stylist, and my specialty is cut, color, and style. All right. Who do you love helping the most? So you want to describe your ideal client, their age range, the vibe, their lifestyle, their budget, why they come to you versus anyone else. So you're going to figure out who you love helping the most, who you think your ideal clients are. So you're going to want to think about, you want to have somebody who has enough money that can get their hair cut and colored, but you may also want to have a budget. So you want to describe, we'll say, women 25 to 85 who have a little disposable income, are into beauty, makeup. They live in the suburbs of York, PA. I'm just making stuff up here. They come to me because I'm a good listener and I make them feel beautiful and they look and feel amazing when they leave. I'm like a bestie and a therapist. So you're going to answer this for your business, who you think the people are you're helping. The next question, what core problem are they struggling with when they come to see you? So think about this. What is the emotional, the practical? What do they have? Like these clients, do they have frizz, outdated cuts, gray roots, low confidence, somewhere in between? I'm going to just say all of that. And this is something else you can do. You can say, I'm not really sure. Can you help me figure out some of their core emotional problems? So if you don't know, you can just have a conversation with ChatGPT like it is a consultant for you and your company. So I'm just going to say all that is already picked out. I'm going to just use what ChatGPT gave me. I like to dial in a little deeper whenever possible. So you want to create, what transformation do you create for them? How do they feel? What changes visibly? So you're going to think about that and your customer. So right now I'm going to say they feel beautiful, they feel safe, they feel cared for. When they see themselves in the mirror, they smile, they feel relaxed because they get their hair washed. So they're basically getting a hair massage, they get their hair brushed and cut and a blow dry. So they're getting really great self-care with me. And they also tell me about their problems. So they also are releasing a lot of emotional tension while they're getting their hair done. So I think a lot of these people don't have people they can trust to share their feelings with. You're not just a hairdresser like this person. They're more than that. They're a friend, they're a confidant. And so chat says we're giving therapeutic beauty care, not just a haircut. So you want to list the offers you currently provide. So think about your products and services that you offer, the prices, order bumps, upsells. Like I like to think of an ascension ladder, which if you're a digital marketer, you sell stuff online, it might be a free product that leads to a smaller, low-paid product that goes to a mid-tier offer that goes to a high-ticket offer. So in a hair salon, what kind of packages would they have? You're going to want to think about your packages and offers you currently provide. Do you have free ones? How much do they cost? So for the hair salon, we're going to say haircut is $20. Blow dry, $10. Wash, $10. I'm just making this real generic. Color or highlights, $95. And that's what this hairdresser, we're just going to say that's her specialty. That's what she does. Describe your tone of voice in 5 words. So think about how you speak. Are you warm? Are you educational? Are you authoritative? So this hair salon person, we're going to say she's kind, sweet, caring, and says honey a lot. Okay, so we're going to just let that. And so we have a brand clarity snapshot here. So you can copy and paste that. Oh, look, and it's calling me honey now, which is pretty sweet. So we're going to copy that into this universal social media strategy prompt. And we're going to paste that directly into ChatGPT. Whoops. And then we want to make sure that we put this in the brand details section. Okay, so sorry, I did that in a weird order. I should have done that a little bit differently. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy the brand clarity section. And we're going to put that in my brand details area. And then we're going to hit enter. And just watch and see what this comes up with for the blown away social media strategy. It's giving you your best platforms that are good for your niche. This one's Google Business because you want to have local businesses. TikTok, you can do hair transformations, Instagram, Pinterest. Content pillars. So you want to have, it's going to give you different content pillars that you can use in your business. So this hairdresser, there's transformations, Emotional self-care content would be good for her clientele or people she wants to reach. Hair education and hacks, frizz tips, gray root options. Going to give personality and promos. And here we go. It has a weekly posting plan for Instagram and Facebook, TikTok, recommended content formats. It's also giving 20 ideas tailored to this salon. Now, your social media strategy will be different because you have a different business. It's going to give you different content pillars. It's going to give you different post ideas and engagement strategies. Look at this. It has a local growth strategy. Look here. It has run $1 a day Facebook local boosted post targeting specific zip codes. How easy is that? $30 a month. You can target so many people in your neighborhood. This has a conversion strategy saying stuff like limited spots per week. I only have 2 openings this Friday, honey. It's giving voice and messaging guidelines, metrics that the company will need to track. And this social media prompt will do all kinds of stuff for you, and it will give you ideas of things. Do you want 7 posts for the week? Do you want video scripts for your reels? Do you want a CTA funnel? It's going to tell you and ask you what you want next. So that is the basics of the universal social media strategy prompt. And don't forget, you need to have your brand clarity already before you start using that to get the best outputs for your business. You can type these into. You don't have to use the brain clarity prompt, but it just is easy giving a question by question one at a time. So you can answer really easily, and then it puts it all together for you. So I hope this is helpful. And if you would like to try the universal social media strategy prompt, I'm going to put a link down below in the comments. I'll make it a pinned comment, and you can just click that link, sign up, and I'll send that straight to your inbox. And I hope to see you in the next video, and I hope this has been helpful. Have a great day. Bye, honey.